welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Desiree and I'm the owner and maker behind The Handmade Mom, where I create mom and positivity focused items. Now in this week's video, we are going to be working on some last minute prep work for my very first vendor market back. I am super duper excited, but I'm also very nervous. I have been out of the game of vendor markets for almost a year now. The last market that I did was in November of 2022, and I was very heavily pregnant at the time. Of course, I've had my twins since then and have now been trying to figure out and manage 3 children. So I've been busy. So I haven't had a chance to get into markets for the summer or springtime, which I really missed. So I'm excited to be getting back into the markets now. Originally, my first market was not supposed to be until November 4th, and I got a little nervous. I signed up for a market that was a little bit larger, and I felt like I wanted to just kind of get back into the swing of things first. So I ended up adding a market to the beginning of October, and that is going to be a really small market. It's 4 hours long. It's a small daiquiri shop near my house. It's literally like 5 minutes down the road from me, and yeah, it's going to be super chill, super low key, and it's just going to help me get back into the swing of things. So I'm super duper excited for that, and we got a lot of prep work to do. So today is currently Friday, October 6th, and the market is on Saturday, October 14th. So we have a lot of work to do in a very short amount of time. So let's see what we can get done. So we are checking in. I have officially finished all of the shirts. Well, all the ones that I can finish. I have one shirt design that I have to get new shirts for because the original color that I got is not the right color. It's too dark. So you can't see the text that is on the design. So I've got to get the correct color shirt and then I can finish those out. But it's only 7 shirts, so it's not too bad, and it's only one press for the front. There's nothing on the back or the sleeves or anything like that, so not too bad. That's actually a huge weight off of my shoulders. It's a big chunk off the plate because that was a big portion of my to-do list. So now I think the next big thing is going to be, let's see, I have my list right here, my to-do list. Probably doing the glass cans. I have quite a few glass cans that I'm planning to take, and I guess I should preface with, I'm not prepping only for this one market that I have this weekend. I'm also prepping for my future markets coming up. Now I know that I'm going to sell things and I know that I'm going to have to replace things, but I'm making larger quantities so that way I don't have to make quite as much when we get into some of my other shows later on in the year. I have a few that are going to be pretty close together, so if I can reduce how much I have to make in between the markets, then that will help out. So that's why I'm making a large amount. I know that this market coming up is really small, but I have a purpose for it. So anyways, yeah, that's probably the next big thing. And I actually still have to wait for the transfers. I finally have ordered those transfers, and hopefully they'll be in sometime early next week. And then I can just stick those on. But yeah, that's probably the next big chunk. So I think what I'm going to do now is I want to make a sign for my checkout area, and I want to have like a QR code for either, I don't know, maybe a QR code or my socials, just like the handles. Don't know which one yet, but anyways, socials on there and business cards, just kind of a little something cute there. And then I also want to make some little signs that will go on my other tables within my products. So that way people know that we can ship items if needed, but we can do custom orders, things like that. But I want to make them look really nice, really professional. So I'm actually I bought some files on Etsy, and I'm going to be using my laser X-Tool M1 machine and cutting out some wood signs for that. So I think I'm going to do that, and then maybe, depending on how long the process of making that sign goes, I'll probably work on, I want to make a QR code for my care instructions for my shirts and my glass cans. So maybe I will do that. I could put branding on the shirts, but honestly, I am tired of shirts at this point. I've been pressing shirts for a few hours now, and I am tired of them. So we're going to come back to those, but at least I got the main part of the shirts done. So I am okay with that. But yeah, that is where we're sitting. We are probably going to call it quits soon. I am getting really tired, and yeah, I will check in with you guys probably tomorrow and see where we go. I actually have a big chunk of time tomorrow where I can go and do some things. So I'm planning to go pick up some vinyl that I'm needing, and then also replace the shirts that I need to replace. So fingers crossed we can get more done tomorrow. But anyways, I will check in with you guys later. All right, y'all, so it is now the next day, and I'm coming on to give you guys an update on how things went. So we were able to finish pressing all of the shirts. I think I mentioned this last night before I went to bed, but if I didn't, we're gonna give you a recap. So yeah, I finished pressing all the shirts last night. So that's a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. That's a big chunk of my to-do list, which is awesome. So it feels really great to have that done. The only shirt that I did not get to finish was actually this one, because I have to order different shirts for them. I ordered the wrong color, which is really, really unfortunate. So it was supposed to be this lighter gray. The color that I ordered was this one, this darker one. So yeah, quite a bit darker. And this text, this black text, you cannot read on this color shirt. So that's not going to work. We're going to have to get new shirts. So we won't have them for this upcoming market for this first one, but that's okay. We will have it for November 4th. So I am super excited that those are done. I was able to also finish putting on my logo for the branding on my shirts. I was helping my parents today. They are out of town, so they have their gym. They have team practices going on. So I was there kind of managing the place, making sure basically everything was just running as it should be. And I took all my shirts and my labels and all of that stuff, took it with me, and I actually was able to finish all of that as well. So super duper awesome. I thought that was going to take me a really, really long time, but I was able to knock it out today and fold them all up. So now they're put away in the bins. The last thing I have to do for the shirts is tag them with their price tags. So I'm not super worried about that. That's pretty quick. It's just writing in the size, the price, and then tagging it with the tagging gun. So not too worried about that. The next big thing on my to-do list is the glass cans, which I got the notification today that the UV order that I made, well, that I placed is on its way. So hopefully that will get here early this week. Then we can cut those out, stick them on, and have that ready to go. And then the next thing I've got to work on is these Starbucks cups, which I think is what I'm going to work on tonight, and cutting out those vinyl pieces for that. If I need more vinyl, Tuesday will be the best day for me to go because I'm working, and actually I work near the vinyl shop that I go to. So I'm going to try to get all my Starbucks stuff done and all the vinyl stuff done that I can do, so I know how much vinyl or what vinyl I need to get on Tuesday. But yeah, so that is the update on that. We are feeling good, looking good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the update. We're gonna start working, like I said, on the Starbucks cups now. So I will check back in with you guys later. Cause you are the one who lit a fire. The way I walk, the way I talk, you lift me high. How did you flip my entire life? Everything's now upside down. I was alone in this town. Thought that I had it all planned, but I finally understand. Surrender. Falling on my knees, you pick me up so tender. I surrender. The great pretender. Before I met you, who was I? Now you're my center. I surrender. I built walls on the land, then I left, then I manned. All it took was a look, crumbling the earth shook. Yeah, I surrender. Falling on my knees, you pick me up so tender. Throw my hands up in the air, yeah, I adore you. There's not a single thing that I wouldn't do for you. That's how much I trust you. I let it all go. My inhibitions fall away. I'm letting you stay. All right, y'all. So I am checking in. It has been a few days since I last checked in with you guys. It's been a long, rough couple of nights. So yesterday I just decided to leave the camera down and just try to survive the day. But anyways, we still were able to get some stuff done, which I'm super duper excited about. And I did make a decision on a really big change, which I will tell you guys in a little bit. And yeah, so first we were able to start working on mass producing the Starbucks cups that I have. I am planning to take a few different designs and have a couple of each of those designs. So I am cutting out all those vinyl pieces right now. If you've ever worked with Cricut or you know how Cricut works, then you'll know that when you get to the part of cutting it, you have all the different mats that are sorted by the colors in your design. I personally like to leave them separated by color. I know you could probably squeeze more into a single mat and then just piece all your colors together on one mat. But for me, in my organization ways, I just find it easier to keep them all separated how they are. So anyways, with that being said, I have a lot of pieces to cut. This is probably the most amount of pieces that I would need to cut in one go, if you will. I am cutting 45 different sheets, 45 different pages, and it is a lot. I've never cut that many before in my life, but I am organizing it really, really well, and so far it's working out great. One big benefit of cutting it and then going through it the way that I do is I was actually able to see the vinyl that I'm missing. So tomorrow I can go and get that vinyl, and then all I have to do is just cut out those few pieces that I need, send them through the Cricut, and we're good to go. The big thing that I have decided to change, and it kind of affects this, like my making and prepping for a market, but also not really, is I was originally doing this for a market coming up this coming Saturday, October 14th, and I have decided to not do that market after all. I completely forgot about the time of something that I already had planned for that evening, and didn't even realize like the start time of that and the end time of the market were right at the same time, and they were about 30 minutes away from each other, so there was no way that I'd be able to get, I would either be leaving early from the market, which I can't do, or I'd be getting there late to the event that I was going to, and I didn't want to do that. So I just decided to not do the market at all. It's totally okay. It was just a really small market. And again, it was just for me to kind of get back into the groove of things. So I'm not sweating about missing this market. And yeah, so even though I'm not doing the market, I am still working on prepping all of these things because I mentioned that I am setting up a like storefront area in my parents' cheerleading gym. And so these products will actually still be going out. They will be going in that setup. And instead of doing the market, I'm going to be prepping that and setting that up this weekend. So I will bring you guys along and make sure to show you guys that process and how it goes and how it turns out in a future video. That will probably end up being next week's video. So be sure to like and subscribe so that way you can be notified when I have uploaded that video. But I have been working on these things for that reason as well. And not only that, these are also things that I'm going to be taking to all my upcoming markets. So obviously replenishing as I need or remaking as I need, but that is the gist of things. I know this was kind of a little bit long-winded update, but I just wanted to give you guys that, kind of give you guys the rundown of all of it. So we're going to keep working and I will probably check back with you guys later. Okay, so I figured I'd show you guys real quick the list that I was talking about. Sorry if it's a little loud. I have the machine obviously cutting in the background, but this is it. So as you can see, I have the color that I'm using for that particular page, and then the size of the vinyl that I need it to be for that page, and then this is, in the circle is the page number that it is in Cricut. So then the pink dot means that I've already cut the vinyl, which I have here. And on the back of the vinyl, I just did a little number in the corner of what page number it was supposed to be. So when I go down the sheet, I can see, okay, page 24, and find page 24, which is what's cutting now, and then put it on. And I always write it where it's length and then the height of the piece, so I know that this is going to be across the top, so long ways, and then this is how far down the mat it goes. So if that makes any sense. I'm having to do this one-handed because I do have Cece with me. She woke up early from her nap, but I wanted to show you guys this. And yeah, so this is the pages that I have for it, and this is pretty much how I do it every time I cut vinyl, or even HTV, is I always write it down this way, and then it just helps me do it a little bit faster. So yeah. All right, so we were able to cut out all the vinyl pieces that we needed for the Starbucks cups. Of course, we still are missing a few because I don't have all the colors that I needed. I did make note of that, and I will pick those up tomorrow, and hopefully I can finish cutting all those pieces tomorrow and be done with that. So finish that. I also am going to be getting in this week, I think it's either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll be getting in the UV DTF transfer that I ordered, which is super exciting because then I will be able to finish out my glass cans and the keychains, and then I can check all of those off of my list. That would be a huge thing to check off my list, is the Starbucks cups, the glass cans, and all of my keychains. So super duper excited for that, and I'm feeling really, really good. So otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys really enjoyed this kind of walk through. I guess now at this point it's become a weekend in my life type of video, but regardless, I'm still super excited that I'm gonna be getting to set up the space at my parents' gym and hoping for the best. I'm hoping that it works out really, really well, and we'll see how that goes. So like I said, I'm going to record that process and share that journey with you guys. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notifications so that way you are notified when I have uploaded that video, and you can follow along with me there. If you really liked this video or you just thought it was entertaining, then feel free to give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out and helps my channel grow. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in